In the heart of Michigan lies Hamtramck, a city celebrated for its rich cultural diversity, vibrant food scene, and tight-knit community spirit. Nestled within the Detroit metropolitan area, this small city of immigrants and artists would become the backdrop for one of Michigan's most haunting crimes. On a cold February night in 2012, the quiet of Android Street was shattered by gunfire and screams, the beginning of a tragic story that would expose the deadly consequences of domestic violence and witness intimidation. If you enjoy exploring the darkest corners of the human psyche, subscribe to the channel for more true crime stories, with me, Winford, as your host. Also, my videos are never to glorify or bring pain to the family or friends of anyone involved. They are solely to bring awareness of the cases and encourage you all to be careful out there in the real world. These types of things are happening more and more each day, so knowing about them and being prepared can help you one day. Abreeya Brown, just 18 years old, embodied the spirit of compassion that defined her generation. As a healthcare worker and mother of two, she balanced her professional duties with family life, earning respect from colleagues and love from her children. Those who knew her spoke of her infectious laughter and an innate ability to lift others' spirits, even in difficult times. Ashley Conaway, 21, was more than just Abreeya's best friend. She was her chosen sister. A testament to academic excellence, Ashley graduated as valedictorian from Cleveland Intermediate School in 2008. Her dream of becoming a nurse wasn't just a career choice, it was a calling. While studying at Wayne County Community College, she worked part-time at Kentucky Fried Chicken in St. Clair Shores, demonstrating the work ethic that had defined her since childhood. The two women shared more than just a home in Hamtramck. They shared dreams, fears, and an unshakable bond that would ultimately lead them down the same tragic path. The seeds of tragedy were planted on February 8, 2012. Ashley had spent the evening with Brandon Kane, her ex-boyfriend, at a topless bar. What started as a night out turned sinister when Ashley decided to leave. Kane, showing the first signs of his controlling nature, made a chilling threat. He would have his friends shoot at their car if they dared to leave. In a moment that would foreshadow their deep friendship, Ashley switched seats with Abria, who had come to pick her up. Ashley knew Kane had specifically threatened to target Abria first, and her protective instinct kicked in. As they drove away, bullets shattered the rear window, one striking Ashley in the back of the head. Despite her injury, Ashley survived and took the brave step of reporting the incident to police, leading to attempted murder charges against Kane. On February 28, 2012, around 10 p.m., Charles McGinnis, Abria's stepfather, had just finished a shower when the night's peace was shattered by blood-curdling screams. What he witnessed next would haunt him forever. His stepdaughter and Ashley being forcibly dragged toward a silver Chrysler Concorde. The scene unfolded like a nightmare. Armed men forcing the women into the car's trunk while another stood guard with a firearm. When McGinnis was spotted, the armed man opened fire. In a desperate attempt to save the women, McGinnis retrieved his firearm and engaged in a shootout with the kidnappers, but couldn't prevent their escape. The initial response was swift and comprehensive. Multiple law enforcement agencies coordinated their efforts. Hamtramck Police led the local investigation. Michigan State Police provided additional resources. Detroit Police Department assisted due to jurisdictional overlap. FBI joined due to the possibility of crossing state lines. U.S. Marshals aided in the manhunt. The investigation revealed disturbing details about Brandon Kane's attempts to silence the women. Before resorting to violence, he had offered them $5,000 in hush money to prevent their testimony about the February shooting. When they refused, showing remarkable courage, Kane allegedly repurposed that same money as payment for their murder. During the search, the women managed to send haunting text messages. "They got us," and "help" were their final communications. Abria made one last phone call to her stepfather, confirming they were trapped in a car trunk, but couldn't provide their location. After weeks of searching, on March 25, 2012, investigators received a crucial tip leading them to an area near the Rouge River in Detroit. There they made the grim discovery: Abria and Ashley's bodies in shallow graves, bound and executed with gunshots to the head. Nearby, they found a burned-out car believed to be the Chrysler Concorde used in their abduction. The investigation identified 5 men involved in the plot. Let us quickly break down their roles. First is Brandon Kane, 26. His roles were as follows: Ashley's ex-boyfriend mastermind of the kidnapping and murder, had a history of controlling behavior and violence, previously charged with attempted murder for the February shooting. Next was Miguel Rodriguez, 24. He was associated with Kane, played a supporting role in the kidnapping, later agreed to cooperate with prosecutors. Followed by him were Reginald Brown, 25, and Jeremy Brown, 19. They were cousins involved in the direct abduction, participated in the physical kidnapping, helped dispose of evidence. And finally, there was Brian Lee, 25. He was involved in both the February shooting and final murder connected to Kane through previous criminal activities. The trial revealed the full horror of the women's final hours. Prosecutors painted a picture of calculated revenge, with Kane orchestrating the entire plot to prevent testimony about the February shooting. Ashley's sister delivered a powerful victim impact statement that resonated throughout the courtroom. Addressing Kane directly, she spoke of his wasted potential and the devastation he had caused. The sentencing reflected the brutality of the crimes. Brandon Kane, life imprisonment without parole. Christopher Lee, life imprisonment. Reginald and Jeremy Brown, life imprisonment. Miguel Rodriguez, 20 to 35 years, pleaded guilty to second-degree murder. The murders sent shockwaves through Hamtramck's diverse community. Local organizations organized vigils and rallies, calling for better witness protection and domestic violence prevention. The case sparked important discussions about witness protection in Michigan. Wayne County Prosecutor Kim Worthy praised Abria and Ashley as heroes, highlighting the risks witnesses take when standing up to violent criminals. The case led to several changes in local law enforcement procedures to include enhanced witness protection protocols, improved domestic violence response training, stronger coordination between agencies in multi-jurisdictional cases. The families established foundations in both women's names, focusing on domestic violence awareness, witness protection advocacy, scholarship funds for nursing students in Ashley's memory, support for children of violence victims in Abria's memory. The murders of Abreeya Brown and Ashley Conaway represent more than just another tragic headline. Their story exemplifies both the best and worst of human nature, the unbreakable bond of friendship that led them to protect each other, and the devastating consequences of one man's violent obsession. Their legacy lives on through changed laws, strengthened communities, and a renewed commitment to protecting those who stand up against violence. In death, as in life, Abria and Ashley remain together. Two friends whose courage in the face of evil continues to inspire others to seek justice, no matter the cost. Don't forget that your support through likes, comments, and subscribing helps us raise awareness about cases like these. Remember to stay updated by turning on the notification bell so you never miss a single video. Until next time, Winford out.